Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones. I've told you for a long time it's important to be self-sufficient, and today that's more important than ever. We need to be independent, and food and water is the key. You'll never have to stand in a bread line if you have your own bread. You'll never have to go to the Superdome and beg for FEMA to take care of your family in any emergency if you simply prepare. No one is going to take care of your family in the final equation but you. You know eFoodsDirect.com is still able to ship storable food that's safe from E. coli, salmonella, genetic alteration, or Chinese imports. And they do it at almost half the cost of last year's grocery prices. Call 1-800-409-5633. Or on the web, go to eFoodsDirect.com. Visit eFoodsDirect.com and look over the fine list of high-quality, freeze-dried, and dehydrated foods they have to offer. Watch the free videos. Look at their online catalog. Or give them a call at 1-800-409-5633. Again, 800-409-5633. Or on the web at eFoodsDirect.com. Take action today. The first step is getting storable food.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know, we broke the secret MIAC report that made international news about them saying Ron Paul supporters, people that talk about the banks are terrorists, people that talk about the New World Order, it doesn't exist. I've got photos of the plastic coffin factory spewing out new coffins. This just came in from a truck driver picking them up to bring them to a FEMA camp. I have the letter right here. I'm not going to tell you what state. This is unbelievable. This is the type of stuff that just pours in. And these are confirmed plastic coffins. You know, I may keep Tommy 5 minutes in the next hour, into the next segment, because I want to get to Mark, Taylor, and Mike. We'll see if we can do that. Mr. Cryer, you just heard all those clips where they're now admitting all this, while before they said we were dangerous terrorists. Sean Hannity, about 5 years ago, said arrest anybody that talks about this. Why are they having to admit it now?
I don't think that they are admitting it for the purposes of truth or not. You have to remember that these people are not. You deal in the truth. That's what you have out there on the market. They deal in entertainment. Now, the fact that they are coming out and saying these things mean that they're beginning to recognize that we have grown to the point to where we are an appreciable segment of the audience. So they're having to give us some of our flavor of candy. Now, these guys don't care. They are part of the problem. But the fact that they are speaking to us as though they do is an indication, I think, that we're growing to the point to where we're becoming an undeniable segment of the world, the reality.
Very astute. They're having to respond because we are becoming the majority.
They have to respond because we have become a significant enough portion of society that we become a market. Now, that's all we are. You know, that's whether it's to the government or the mainstream media or to the banking industry or to the big business. We are nothing but cattle that to be milked, to be slaughtered, to be exploited. And they are seeing now that we are a market. And that, to me, is an encouraging thing, not because they have admitted or anything, because they don't. They're sitting here, like you said, they're talking about this as though it's a good thing. It's not a good thing. And so, this business of pandering is all that we ever see from the so-called conservative. Have you ever heard Hannity, or have you ever heard Limbaugh, or have you ever heard even Dick Morris or any of these others talk about doing something about it? It's all just say, don't kill us so fast. Don't kill us. Oh, you're doing it too quick. Oh, it shouldn't be happening. But they never talk about going back and getting any of our freedom back, do they? All they're doing is giving us an illusion that we have a voice out there.
Well, it's more than that.
The voice isn't with the entertainers. The voice is with the truth tellers like you and like me and like Joe Bannister to get up there and say, this is the truth, folks.
Well, more than that, and I agree with the points you made, and that's certainly part of it. We've made those points. It's also the fact that they see we're growing so fast that they understand they could lose this thing, so they're hedging their bets. And on top of that, because they see our growth rate, and I say we're probably the biggest one group out there. People that don't trust the government, know about the New World Order. It's mainstream now. But also, They want to get our confidence so they can slip poison in. That's what Beck does. He'll say, 1 week, I'm going to cover the FEMA coffins. He goes, I found out they're not real. We're going to debunk them when it's in the mainstream, Associated Press. They built the FEMA camps for the people.
Oh, absolutely. Just like the New York Times piece that recently ran, I met that guy. He was wanting to do a story on us. What he was wanting to do was a gut slash job. He was wanting to disembowel the movement. He was an interloper. And, that I didn't give him anything. I just walked away and said, if you really want to know, here's the truth. If you want to know anything more about it, call me back. He never called me back. They don't want to know the truth. They just want a story. They're entertainers. That's why we've got to get to the people and say, here's where your answers lie. Your answers lie in the truth.
All right, Tommy, stay with us for a few more minutes because I want to come in and take 3 calls. We'll plug your Truth Attack stuff that's coming up, and then we're going to let you go. And then I'm going to have my guys in the studio who were at the tent cities in Southern and Central California from Sacramento to L.A. and San Diego. They're grabbing their children, taking their Winnebagos, but the illegal aliens, they're leaving them alone because they are God to the New World Order.
More than 700 chemicals have been found in our drinking water. And did you know that you have greater exposure to these chemicals while taking hot showers than when drinking the water? That's because many chemicals are inhaled when they evaporate and others are absorbed into the skin. The KDF Dual Media Shower Filter works with both hot and cold water, and it's designed to reduce chlorine, lead, mercury, and iron, and it inhibits the growth of bacteria, mold, algae, and fungus. The KDF Dual Media Shower Filter typically lasts 10,000 gallons or 1 year, whichever comes first. Hospitals, restaurants, and water treatment facilities use this media to reduce chlorine, iron, heavy metals, and bacteria. What about you? Order your KDF shower filter normally $49 for our special price of only $39.99 with free shipping. Call the Berkey Guy and order now by calling 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or simply click on the banner at gcnlive.com to order online now.
In the New World Order's war against humanity, Barack Obama is the tip of the spear.
We've got to have a civilian national security force that's just as powerful, just as strong, just as well-funded.
The Obama deception completely destroys the myth that Obama is working for the best interest of the American people.
Well, Obama's already fudging. He's fudged since day one in this election.
If you have a demagogue with a fanatical mass movement of personality cultists who is imposing the program of a group of extreme bankers and finance oligarchs, that's fascism.
It's not about left or right. It's about a one-world government. This film documents who Obama works for, the lies he has told, and his real agenda. Get your copy of The Obama Deception today at Infowars.com or download it in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. The Obama Deception. The people strike back.
Silver is mankind's oldest natural antibiotic. This very special mineral has been used for centuries by most cultures throughout the world. Utopia, Texas is home to a small but mighty supplement company called Utopia Silver, who offers colloidal products produced in distilled water without use of animal protein, nitrates, or saline solutions. Because our colloidal silver is made up of nano-sized particles, it can be better utilized at the cellular level, and germs can't mutate to be resistant like they can to modern-day antibiotics. Utopia Silver has a broad range of health supplements, including colloidal silver, gold, and copper, with a money-back guarantee on the colloidal products we produce. For 4 years, Utopia Silver has been fighting in the Texas courts against agencies that would steal our God-given rights of health care and freedom of speech. Visit us today at utopiasilver.com. That's UTOPIA silver.com, or call 888-213-4338, 888-213-4338, and help us win this battle.
From his Central Texas Command Center, deep behind enemy lines, the information war continues. It's Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Well, we've got 52 minutes left in this broadcast today. I have breaking FEMA camp news, and I can't give you much of the details because they don't want me to, because it could alert folks to who they are, but I'm allowed to put these photos up on the web. This is not Georgia. This is the truck driver, picking up the FEMA coffins. They've got these in Colorado, Georgia, Michigan, Texas, California. picking them up at the factory, and we know the company. I mean, it's admitted these are mass coffins for CDC, and delivering them to another location. And that's all I'm allowed to tell you. But you know what? Go ahead and give these to